The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Tuesday podcast.
Hey, yo. I just saw this. Trump orders reopening of infamous Alcatraz.
Oh, yes.
yes.
I was meant to do that as a news story,
I feel
but
like you missed the most exciting ones in your news.
You missed the Gaga and you missed and you gave us the bloody interest rates.
Some freaking
No,
interest
it's
rates.
not
The reserve
Comprehensive
bank.
Reserve Bank.
what? That's
almost had a
proper
stroke.
news.
Oh, yeah.
We don't
but,
do proper news.
Find that out on your own time.
Yeah,
Look, maybe the media
The
shower wasn't.
ABC, that shit.
What am I sitting in accounting with Mr. Sedgwick?
Have I just walked out and walked into a roast?
Yeah, no more financial
Donald Trump
bullshit, man. Let's make it fun, please.
Is ordering the reopening of Alcatraz prison.
You mean so?
And
as a prison?
And it is
Yeah.
to house the nation's most ruthless and violent offenders. We were there just a couple of years ago.
That's going to be bizarre if they make it a
When
prison
did you
again.
go there? Did you go there with the show?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, we did.
Will we ever get to go anywhere?
don't know.
I
We're
feel like my
trying-
hopes and
I mean,
dreams
Nikki,
are being slashed.
Hello.
What?
We were meant to be going this year.
I know we're meant to be going to Montreal.
We were going to go to Montreal.
That's not happening.
no,
It's
I
been
fell
called
out
off.
of it.
Let's just find. I don't even care where we go.
I was promised the dream.
We've got to get an airfare,
I'd go.
an airline on board.
I'd go anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. I remember when I said,
I
hey,
don't
would you
care.
guys be interested in going to, and you just went, yes.
Yep,
It doesn't matter.
I'll do.
We've
But
gotta-
we went to San Fran for a week.
I think the San Fran airport paid for that.
Mm.
And then you're just recording in the afternoon. Breakfast radio in the afternoon.
It was like San Fran time. What was it?
1?
Like 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Yep.
It was
Oh,
so,
that's
so
the
good.
dream.
It was a dream.
It was unreal.
Oh,
But one of the
man.
days we went out to Alcatraz.
That would have been cool.
It was good,
It
but
was-
it'd be
it
weird
was
going
quite
to
cool.
that now. If it goes back to a prison, we've been there with all those, like, you know.
And they've still got all the cells and everything the way that they were.
Well, obviously, because he's reopened it.
It's got the morgue was still there. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Morgue room.
Yeah, like all of the
But I
cells
feel
were.
like, I'm saying it could still be, it wouldn't cost that much to, give it a bit of a facelift and,
Yeah, well, someone hit it because it was a big. That's Trump's tweet about it. So it's he's
It looks like a Bible.
there's a bit of word in there, and someone hit him back and said, it costs. Oh, where's it disappeared to now? It brings in between 20 and 34 million a year in tourism revenue.
Right.
The cost to renovate Alcatraz could be as high. I mean, who knows how they're making this up? As 350 million to house 300 prisoners. So
I'm not
just-
a fan of it because it is such a cool place to go and visit, and everybody who visits asks themselves the same question:
Yeah.
could you swim it?
Could I swim that?
Yeah.
And I don't think you could.
Hello, hello. They do it as a race.
Yeah,
Wait, it's only 2 kilometres off the coast.
It's a 2
I
kilometre
get, even I
freezing.
could swim
it's
that.
freezing, there's sharks.
Lutzi, they do it as a
I know
race.
they
like,
do it as a
like
race.
Hayley Lewis's husband did it. I think he won it.
Hang on, how many medals has he won?
No, he's just gets into open water. He's
like, it's my turn.
yeah, but like in his age division or whatever like that. I remember that he did it one year. Like it's like they do it as a bit of fun.
And these days,
Weekend warrior
These
type
days,
stuff.
you have a boat waiting to pick you,
You
up
just,
and
you
stuff.
just have to not get shot when you kind of jump the fences.
That would be the first.
That would be
Yeah.
the first hurdle.
Yep,
so to speak.
not for me because I'd be doing a tunnel.
Oh, you dig out.
He's going out. He's always said that to me. He's got plans for most high prisons in.
Have you ever
Australia.
done time? You've never done time.
He's gone close. He's gone close.
I'll take that as a compliment, though. that you
None of us-
asked. with
I
an
I like to
excited
think
face.
there could be a
been
past
to prison?
there that I don't know. Have I been to prison?
Yeah. You heard the question. Answer it.
Yeah.
Why are you
I've
umming and ahhing over it?
No, I've never set foot in one. I'd like to see
Have you
one.
done a night? No, you've never done a night in prison.
No.
No.
My dad has.
You've never done a gig in prison, like taking it to.
No, but I want to entertain the troops. That'd be fun.
Tanya Zayeda did
I
that.
could see you
Oh,
doing that.
enough with
Flying
Tanya.
in Tanya Zayeda style.
Why are
yeah.
you so angsty about me mentioning Tanya Zayeda?
Because I was
You didn't
replaced
mention
by
Brexit
her.
because-
I knew there must have been a story there. 'Cause we said Brett Lee didn't give a rat's ass.
No.
And then I said Tanya
And
Zayeda.
you know what
I
it'd
could
be?
see your face. As
You
soon
know
as
what
I
it'd
said-
be like?
And by the way, that was not loaded. I just was
But I guarantee it'd be a
gig.
It was a terrible gig.
an audition that you went for.
No.
And yes,
Yeah, no.
and you and
yes.
Tanya
It was
Zayeda
that
were up
bloody
for
show.
the same role.
It was a bloody show with Mike Whitney.
Yeah, it was that it.
Who dares win?
Deal or no deal. Who dares wins?
They
That's
were going to
it,
bring
yes.
that show back. They were flirting with bringing that show back,
Peak.
but it didn't
It
come
was a
back.
pretty good job.
No,
Pretty
it was
good
just hosting the Peninsula Short Film Festival.
Well, what do you care then?
No, I was actually relieved, but it was just weird. It was a weird choice because you've really got to
Different skill sets.
Yeah,
you know.
you gotta be fresh. You know what I mean?
Somehow I knew when I said 10 years old, there'd be a reason why you don't like her.
There
was.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What they chose
knew
Tanya
straight away.
Zayeda for the Peninsula Film Festival ahead of you. Redcliffe Peninsula.
No, down in
Which
Victoria.
Mornington
The
Peninsula.
Mornington Peninsula.
Oh, that's slightly bigger than the. Yeah, that's a bigger area.
Yeah,
But I
I was
just
going to say, if
liked
it was the
hosting it.
Redcliffe Peninsula, like Nikki's a Redcliffe girl.
Oh, you'd be pretty filthy if 10 years old had got over you on that one. 'cause
Yeah.
You're from Redcliffe.
I don't give a shit that
Exactly.
she's big in Delhi. We're talking about Redcliffe, the Hornybrook Highway. What are you dropping off here?
Yeah,
No,
Woody
my line.
Point.
Yeah.
Woody Point, mate.
Humpy Bong.
Tanya, eh?
Yeah, Tanya.
What if they did both? Just going back to Alcatraz. What if they kept it as a tourism thing, but they built the fresh prison on top of
Can
it?
I just say that's a bloody good idea, and I'm all for that.
How much
Wait,
more frightening would
what?
that be if, like, you know, you're going through looking at all the things that, you know, Clint Eastwood broke out of back in the
2A
70s,
glass.
and then all of a sudden, you know, like 2 levels up, you've got like gang members from Mexico.
No, but you got to be able to see them.
Yeah, that's we're right,
I
part of it.
see.
You still get to go.
A glass floor.
An observatory going around
Yes.
like a mezzanine
Yes.
where you go.
Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
we did the Big Brother house.
Yeah, like that. Or like World Expo 88 with the Channel 10 Pavilion where you walked around the newsroom.
And they can't see you.
Probably not. I think that'd be probably an issue if they could see.
But imagine if you
they'd
could
be
just
jerking,
wander.
think
they'd
it'd
be
be
jerking off and stuff.
Imagine if
a
you could
moral
wander
issue?
from cell to cell. And you'd be like, yeah, okay, so you'd be
be like Hannibal Lecter shit.
I might
Yeah.
see a stabbing, a knifing, or something like that.
Yeah.
But
they
then,
wouldn't be
you
able
might see
to-
someone jerking off, or you definitely
You
would see
definitely
someone.
see someone.
But then they
Yes.
wouldn't be able to
Particularly
hide
someone
the
like, you know,
suicides
like-
from
like you.
Epstein
Particularly
Island.
if someone like 10 years old was walking around.
My joke was so much better, and
Okay,
yet
sorry.
you got over there. What?
the loudest voice, so you
Yeah,
can speak louder.
what did I say? What did I say?
I didn't hear you say what you
I
said.
didn't hear
I now
you.
want to hear it.
Cellophane, Mrs. Cellophane.
Tell me what you said now. It's only the podcast. Everyone's just screaming
No,
shit.
I said if you can spectate everything, then they wouldn't be able to hide who committed suicide, who's been on Epstein Island.
Well, if it was that f***ing dark, it would have
It was very dark.
spoken louder than that.
I'm sorry I missed the Epstein
Epstein
suicide
suicide
joke.
But good idea. All of the, and I think Trump's mad enough to make that a possibility.
No, he is. He is
We
crazy.
got the tourism money, and we also got the.
I wonder if they found a correlation between fake tan affecting how your brain works. The more orange you get, the more crazy your ideas.
Tell you no.
What?
And just
Oh, he goes out
she
with
went
that.
Bollywood. She looked very orange.
Oh, good. My goodness gracious me.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.